2. So you're always going to have two variables. That should be a clue. So this word problem, you have a roadside vegetable stand that sells pumpkins and squashes. Since pumpkins came first, X comes first in the alphabet, right? So I'm going to call pumpkins X. Squashes is the next thing they mentioned, so we're going to say Y. So we have an X equals pumpkins and Y equals squashes. One day they sold, well, so then you have $5 each and $3 each. What have I said the word each means in math? What operation? You said it. Yeah. Multiplication. So basically a pumpkin is $5. If you buy 2, you spent $10, right? So one day they sold 6 more squash pumpkins, more squash than pumpkins. I just said squash pumpkins, ha ha ha. No one caught that. Okay, thanks. So if you have 6 more squash than pumpkins, how would you write the equation? So X stands for that, Y stands for this. If there's 6 more squash than pumpkins, well, Y would be 6 plus X, right? Or X plus 6. Because there's 6 more squash than pumpkins, right? Squash has to be more. So they made a total of $98. So $98 is the profit they made. How do you think they got $98? Exactly. Together, so you added them up. But pumpkins and squash cost a certain amount of money, don't they? So there's your equation. And your other equation was this, 6 plus X. So just ignoring the word problem now, does this look like something you guys have seen? If you just look at this, you've seen that before, right? So how would you like to solve for what Y and X are? Because you're go ahead, Winston. Yes. Do you see why he chose that method? Because Y is by itself, right? Wilson, is Y by itself? So, if you have paper and pencil, you can do that now. Yep. Yep, so you got 18 plus 3x plus 5x over here. You have like terms on the left-hand side? Yeah, 5x and 3x makes 8x. Would I subtract 18 from 98? So I get 8x equals 80. And how many, so if I have 8x equals 80, how do I get what x is? So x should equal 10. And so if there was 6 more squash than pumpkins, how many squash did you have? Yeah. So, well then hopefully it's easier. So Ramiro, or whatever his name is, earns $20 per hour during the week and $30 per hour for overtime on the weekends. 1 week he earned a total of $650. So this is his total. He worked 5 times. Does anybody remember what times means in math? So 5 times is like 5x. As many hours during the week as he did on the weekend. So can you, I know this one's a little harder, but can you identify the variables? Which 2 different things are we talking about? Time and money is right, but there's 2 different ways he can earn money. Right, so since they mentioned week first, we're just going to go say that's X, and the weekend is Y. So if he earned 5 times during the week, so 5 times as many hours during the week as he did on the weekend. So 5y. 5y is one equation. How much total money did I say he made? $650. And he works on the weekend and the week, right? So you're going to add up those 2 amounts, and they equal $650. How much does he get during the week? So that'd be 20 times X for his hours during the week, and then 30 times Y. And then your other equation was X equals 5Y. So how would you like to solve this one? Not necessarily. Could I just substitute in for X? Yeah. So I would take that 5y and plug it in for X since it equals X. So you should get 5 hours for the weekend. Did you get 5? Yeah. And then, yeah. And that was the question, how many hours overtime did he work? 5 hours.